Hines Bites, your Strata update, with Frank Higginson from Hines Legal.
Let's talk about recovering costs from lot owners that aren't body corporate levies, because those are dealt with by statute. The essence of this for me is that when someone pays a body corporate levy, it should be used towards purposes that are common for everyone, not to individual lot owners. Now, it's not uncommon for bodies corporates to arrange bulk supplies of services to both the common property and individual owners at the same time. But what I'm talking about today is that the body corporate funds should be used to pay for the services provided to common property, and the services provided to individual owners should be paid for by those individual owners, not by the body corporate. So an example might be a termite inspection. We're having the body corporate arrange for treatment of termites across the common property, and they offer an option to people individually to have that same termite inspector inspect their property at that point in time. The way to recover those costs is not in the bylaws. Bylaws can't impose monetary liabilities as much as lots of them try to. You also can't recover costs by simply adding it to an owner's levy statement. That's simply unlawful. What goes on levy statements is levies and what's set out in the legislation itself. The only way to do it is by agreement with that individual lot owner in writing in relation to that particular service. So as much as that might be problematic in terms of administration, that's what the legislation actually requires. Now, unfortunately, legislation isn't as prescriptive as some might like it to be, because what it refers to is where the body corporate incurs a cost for the benefit of a lot owner, it must, to the greatest practicable extent, recover the cost from that lot owner. But from my end, it's not that difficult to do and make sure that you've got your ducks in a row before you go and arrange effectively joint services. So from my end, a probably well-advised committee would be saying to people, we're going to get this service. This is the benefit that's been offered to owners from the provider if you engage them on the same day. Here's the paperwork and payment terms which you need to sign and return. Now, that's contrary to how some people do it, where the body corporate will arrange the complete service and then invoice people afterwards. Probably not quite the done thing. So just remember, if you are providing services to individual owners through a body corporate, that you need to lock down that agreement to recover the costs of that before you start. But if you need any help on that stuff, just reach out.